Good morning, second graders. Welcome to day 3 of week 2. Today is the last day of this week that you have assigned work. Now tomorrow and Friday and Monday are all considered, and the weekend of course, are all considered part of Easter break. Okay, so if you get all your work done today, you are free and clear until next week. And then you can start on next week's packet, which is Tuesday through Friday of next week, or you can take that into the following week. But anyhow, let's go over what you are to do today. So starting with your independent reading, your 20 minutes. Now, some of you, if you are running out of books, I do have some books that I can share out. So please let me know if you are in need of books. Also, Epic. So I think about 6 kids in the class are on Epic. If you're not on Epic and you need help with that, please let me know and I'll make sure that you get connected. There are chapter books on Epic. There are books that read to you on Epic. So parents, if you're not familiar with it, Epic is great. There's tons and tons of books. Again, you can read yourself. You can have a book read to you. All kinds of topics, fiction, nonfiction, and you can use that for your read aloud time. Okay? So that would count towards your 20 minutes. But you also have to remember when you're reading on Epic that you are still responsible for doing one of these questions. But the good thing about Epic too is if you read the book once or had the book read to you and you maybe didn't catch all of it or you need to go back, you can just go ahead and read that book again, that same book. Rereading is an excellent strategy, especially for building fluency, getting better at reading the book, for understanding the book. Multiple reads leads to better comprehension of a story. So Epic is a great resource. So again, if you are running out of books at home on your level to read, then go to Epic or contact me and I'll try to hook you up with some books, okay? I can do that. So, you're going to fill out your log for Wednesday, okay? Pick one of these from the opposite side. Again, get out your notebook, start on a new page of paper, put the title of the book that you read or had read to you on Epic, okay? Put your name, and then write down the letter of the question that you are completing in 3 to 5 sentences, okay? Okay, so that's what you're starting with. Your reading today is all about rabbits. Now, in a separate post, I am going to do this as a read aloud. So for anyone who needs a little extra support or wants to read it along with me as I read it out loud, I will record a separate YouTube video of me reading this. Okay, so you read the passage. It's all about rabbits, which is very timely because rabbits are a popular animal right now with Easter just a couple days away. Okay, so ask yourself, is this a fiction or a nonfiction passage? If you said it's nonfiction, you are correct. It's giving all kinds of information and details about rabbits. Okay, so as you're reading, keep that in mind and think about what the author's purpose is. The author is trying to teach you about rabbits. Okay? So you're going to go ahead, you're going to read it, you're going to listen to me read it. You're going to think about what you're reading. You're going to make some connections. Maybe you have some experience with rabbits or you know some interesting things about rabbits. I know many of you have rabbits at home or you've played with rabbits before, or maybe a friend has rabbits. You could be thinking about those things as you're reading. Okay. When you're done with the passage, there is a rabbit vocabulary sheet. Now there are words in the word box up above, and the directions are, use the word bank to fill in the blanks with rabbit vocabulary words. So I'm going to go over the words really quickly. Mammals, buck, doe, kite, litter, nests. Hutch, we see that TCH, right? TCH makes the ch sound. Hutch. I have to read Can't read through the paper. Hind legs. Predator. Predator. And this long word here, nutrients. Nutrients. A lot of these words we've talked about in science. So you are familiar, I bet, with nutrients. We've talked about nutrients with plants. Okay, predators with animals. Okay, predator and prey. One does the hunting, one gets hunted. Okay, so these words you're going to use to fill in the blanks. Only one word per blank. Make sure you're spelling it correctly. It's right here. Okay, so there's no reason to spell it wrong, and use your second grade writing size. Okay, make sure to be scaling down your writing so it fits in the blank. Those blanks are pretty big. Okay, what else do I want to say? Well, you're going to use the passage to help you with this. So you can use a highlighter, you can look for the words in the word bank to help you figure out which one goes in the sentence. Okay, use your highlighter, find the words, use a colored pencil or a pencil to underline if you don't have a highlighter. Okay, but you're going to use this to fill in this. So that is your reading assignment today. Writing, you have creative writing. It says, take a moment and imagine you were the Easter Bunny this year. Oh, how fun. Write a brief paragraph describing your experience. What did you do with your time as the Easter Bunny? Have a happy Easter. Okay, so you get to be creative with this. And your purpose is to take a moment, imagine you were the Easter Bunny this year. So you can write this in the first person. So you could say, I. Okay, use the word I. Write a brief paragraph describing your experience. So you could use this page. If you go beyond that, that's fine. You can get a sheet of notebook paper. But be creative with this. Also, capitalization and punctuation. Make sure to be remembering those important things as you're writing. And last, oh, no, I guess we have two more. Okay. Let's do writing next. No, that was writing. Let's do phonics. Okay. Phonics is another homophone paper. Homophones are words that sound the same that are spelled or mean different things, kind of like yesterday's paper. You'll notice with this sheet, though, that each sentence has two sets of homophones. For the first one, it says, I just ate a lot of meat for dinner. Okay, so you're going to circle the correctly spelled homophone twice in each sentence. Okay, you can use a dictionary to help you. You can work this out with an adult or an older sibling or a friend. Okay, but if you're not sure, you can look online on an online dictionary, or if you have a hard copy, a physical copy of a dictionary at home, you can use that as well. Okay, sentence number 2. I can't wait to receive your letter in the mail. Number 3, my mom bought 2 pounds of delicious beets. Number 4, Jack is spending the week with his aunt. Okay, so I'm going to leave this for you to work through. Okay, do your best. And the last page you have is math. Here you have some Easter word problems. There are 4 of them. Okay, so you're going to use the space in each box to work out your work. Please show your work. Number 1, Bill had 52 eggs to hide. He hid 23 eggs in the grass and 12 eggs on the playground. How many eggs does he have left to hide? Okay, so some of these problems might require multiple steps. If he had 52 eggs total and he hid 23 and then 12 more, you're going to have to figure out how many left does he have to hide if he had 52. So let's think about that. What would our first step be? Our first step would be to figure out how many eggs he has hidden so far. So how many eggs has he hidden so far? Go ahead and read that question. Do you need to do some math to figure that out? So how many eggs did he hide so far? 23 plus 12, right? 23 plus 12. Are you figuring that out? If you haven't, you can pause me and figure that out. 23 plus 12. Yep, it's 35. So he's hid 35 eggs. So if he's hid 35 eggs and he has a total of 52, how many left does he have to hide? How are you going to figure that out? That's right, you're going to subtract 52 minus 35 to find the number of eggs he has left to hide. Okay, so again, these might be two-step problems. Number 2, Marie decorated 24 eggs, Carla decorated 38 eggs, and Mark decorated 9 eggs. How many eggs did they hide all together? All together. And we know that all together means to do what? That's right, you need to add. So we have 3 numbers to add here. Okay, when you are writing those numbers, we've done this before, I want you to remember to be lining them up correctly. So we have 24 plus 38. Now we have to add 9 to that. Is there a number in the tens place in 9? No, there's not. There's only the ones place. So let's make sure to line those up properly. 24, 38, and then the 9, when you're adding that, it needs to go in the ones place. Okay? Okay, so this is your math paper for today. If you have any problems, and parents, this is for you as well, if you would like for me to meet with your child, I would be happy to do so. Okay? If you need a little break from working with your child, I would be happy to help them with something. Maybe they're struggling with the math paper, okay, and they need some extra help, and I know you can provide that to them. But if they would like to work with me, I would be happy to schedule some time to do that with your child. So please, if you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you just want your child to connect with me for a few minutes and we can do an assignment or two together, it could be through Zoom or it could be through Google Hangouts, I would be happy to meet with your child as necessary to do that. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to provide support and to be there, and I miss all of your kids, so I would be happy to see their faces as well. Now, that being said, I can do it one-on-one, so I can see your child. The district doesn't want us seeing each other in large groups, so those other classes that might be having Zoom meetings are supposed to be doing it with the video camera off and just voices when we're in big groups. There's some things about seeing each other in your homes that are kind of like a privacy issue, but one-on-one is fine for me to meet with your child. But if I meet with the class in a large group, from what I understand at this point, the camera has to be off, because I do have some ideas of things I'd like to do if the camera could be on so we could all see each other, but at this point they're not recommending that. So please reach out to me if you need anything. I am here. I did not get to a read aloud yesterday. I was helping another teacher with her read alouds. So hopefully I will get to our read aloud very shortly. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a happy Easter. I all hope that everyone is doing well, feeling healthy. And again, I will say this again, I hope we get to see each other soon. Okay, have a great weekend.